Okay, there we go. Boom. 2.7 million units right there. And that's not all. Alright, what's up you guys? My name is Aperture, and welcome back to episode 9 of No Man's Sky. So, in the last episode, I fully explored this solar system right here. This is the same solar system where I discovered the planet that had the caves completely filled with vortex cubes. And then I believe this is a moon of one of the planets in the solar system. And this one is also unique. It has gravitino balls almost anywhere. I don't know if I've got one super close to me right now, but one of the other unique features is, of course, the emerald right here. And I want to show you what I worked on last night. And keep in mind, this took quite a long time. The game crashed several times. Look at that. Ooh, doesn't that look good? Look at all that emerald. 68,000 units per slot. I haven't even checked how much it is when I sell it, but my Starship inventory is a little bit small right now. I kind of need some of the other materials, but I've got a few slots filled with this emerald as well. Check that out. Wow. So I will go sell this at either a trading post or up at the space station. I checked a trading post nearby, and I don't even think it was an option to I guess, sell the emerald at a increased rate. You know, like where somebody's actually willing to pay double the given rate for it. So one thing I also wanted to do was, you'll notice my exosuit inventory is not complete yet, but look right over there. I am going to fill it up, and then I'll come back here and mine the emerald that I've got left at this spot. And I'm going to run over there. I'm not going to fly, because I need to remember this specific piece of emerald. And you will find out very soon why I'm looking for that specific piece of emerald. So I'm just going to hop over there. And I learned a new trick recently on how to get around the planet quicker, just by doing one quick trick. When I get up to the top of this hill, I'll show you. And it's very simple. You just have to be running, and then look at that. Look how fast I'm moving. I'm just gliding along with my jetpack. And all you have to do is you have to be sprinting. You have to be sprinting. You have to have some fuel left in your jetpack. But all you do is you just, this is the upper, like R1 trigger, and it's just this smack movement that you press right there. And all you have to do is just, you have to be sprinting, and then you smack and jump at the same time, or you smack and then jump, and you'll be able to move very, very quickly, especially over ravines like this. Look at that. Boom. Flying. You can get places very, very quickly. It makes it a lot easier to traverse the planets, because, you know, the sprinting doesn't last very long, and you know, you can't really do much with the jetpacks except hop really high. So that really helps. Okay, check this out. Final suit upgrade. Look at that, 350,000 units, but I've got plenty. 18 million units and counting. Okay, so, okay, I guess that spawned right in there. Okay, I'm going to toss that titanium in the trash. I don't want that. So I'm going to run back over to my ship and show you something really cool. Never seen this on any other video. Granted, I really haven't watched too many videos besides mine. So I don't know if this is a common occurrence or what, but it's pretty neat. Look, check it out. Gravitino balls. Boom. Extra. but I'm not going to get those because the emerald is worth more than the Gravitino balls. Okay, look. There's some emerald right there. I'm just going to grab this emerald so that it fills up my inventory slot, and if another sentinel attacks me, it's not going to try to fill up my precious inventory slots with titanium. Titanium's nice, but that's just not what I need right now. It's not what I want right now. So I'm almost back to the emerald here. And I told you guys I had something cool to show you. I have this in a short little clip that I put on my channel. But in case you didn't see that, this will show you the neat thing. Let me see. I need to make sure I have some grenades. Okay. So I've got plenty of grenades. Now, I'm going to come right over here. And, you know, I am thinking I kind of know why it's going to do this. I just got to get down to the bottom. What was that? I just got to get down to the bottom to show you guys something. What's going on? Oh, is my life support down? No. Maybe I'm too close? But yeah, I think I kind of have an idea of what's going on here. I'm going to mine this emerald, and this emerald goes all the way down to the bottom of the map. If you haven't been down to the bottom of the map, it's really nothing that special. It's just basically a textured bottom down there. And you don't get an achievement. There's nothing fantastic about it. But I guess it's just kind of cool to say that you've been down there. I'm not sure. I'm just going to try to get down to the bottom of the map real quick, because this is going to make it easier for me to not die. Where's the bottom? Is this the bottom? Yes, okay. So here's the bottom of the map. No big deal. Okay, I just need to mine a little bit in this direction. And, you know what? I'm going to speed this up for you guys just so I can find this strange little, I guess, glitch. And I'll show you guys in a second. Here you go. Check this out. I don't know what causes this. Check it out. It's just a hole straight down to the ground. Oh, look, and I can see another planet down there. If I had to guess, if I just had to throw something out there, and keep in mind, I am not a computer programmer. I don't know anything about computer programming. But if I had to guess, if this game runs on, you know, kind of like a chunk system, like Minecraft might, maybe this is like on the border of two chunks, and maybe it has something to do with this destroyable material, and it's having troubles rendering what this chunk should look like once this material is gone. I don't know, but here we go. So I will jump down into this chunk, or this, I guess the center of the planet. So what do you think will happen? If you haven't already watched the other video, don't spoil it for everybody, but I am going to hop down. Boom. Ah! No, I'm just right down here. So I can come back. I can come back out. Not a big deal. But there's water down here. See down at the bottom left how I'm drowning? Yeah, that is water, and eventually I'll drown. So yesterday, I discovered this and fell down. However, I did not dig down to the bottom. I found the glitch way up at the surface there and jumped down, and there was literally no way for me to get back. So I ended up drowning, being an idiot, and lost all of the emerald that I had in a grave down here underneath the map. And when I came back to life, obviously I didn't have any of my materials, so I dug down and basically dug down far enough to where I could jetpack out. But then today, when I was mining all this emerald, all the emerald you see here, I discovered a better way to do it. So I can hop down, jetpack around a little bit under the map. I haven't found a use for this glitch. I don't think it's terribly useful, just because you're underwater. You can't really move that fast. You can't get back up. I don't even think you can. Can you mine materials? Oh, I guess you can mine materials from under the ground. So I guess if you found a glitch like this, what you could do is you could, go underneath whatever material you're looking for and just mine. You can mine through the walls. But, yeah, it doesn't seem like it's terribly useful to me. So I'm just going to run back over here, and ta-da, I'm out. So I'm going to try to get out of here because I do not want to stick around here for much longer. And I'm going to save in my ship because, I don't know, the last couple hours I've been playing, the game's crashed quite a few times, and I'll tell you what, it sucks when you have about 3 million units worth of emerald on you and the game crashes. That's not a nice feeling because I had to mine all of that emerald almost 3 times over. So I'm going to hop in the ship, hop out of the ship, and hop back in, and I'm going to... Oh, great. No. Okay, well, I'm going to let go of the nickel because I think the nickel is the least valuable. Or, no, you know what? I'm going to drop the Heridium because Heridium's pretty common. You can find it pretty much anywhere. So, I'm going to do that and drop some of the emerald. Okay, that's good. And just grab a little bit of plutonium so I can just launch the ship off and all that fun stuff. So here we go. I'm just going to mine just a tiny bit of plutonium. Plutonium. Okay. That should be good. Okay, let's see if I can... Can I power the starship? There we go. Exosuit. Dump that. And I guess I might as well try to mine any excess emerald right here, just so I can fill up the slots as much as possible. So I'm going to just mine this, and you know what, I'll also skip this because I think it's boring to watch people mine. So I'll let you skip this, and then the next thing you know, I will be on a space station trying to sell this. Alright, and here we are at the space station in that solar system. Okay, so I've got a ton of emerald. And my hope is that I will find a trader that has those gold stars next to their name, or next to the item that they're wanting to buy. If you guys don't already know that, almost every single trader, even the trading stations that they have inside the space stations, with a few of the items, they'll have a little gold star next to the name, really hard to miss, and there's maybe 3 or 4 items that they are willing to pay double the amount for. So you see right here, like this emerald right here is 68,000 units. They'd be willing to pay in excess of 130,000 units for just that one slot. So imagine 130,000 times each one of these. That would be insane. That's what I'm hoping for. Let's see if I'm able to find somebody that will be willing to do that. So you see right here, this guy is wanting titanium, and he's willing to buy it for 96% of the galactic average, which is about 2 times the price you'd be able to sell it for anywhere else. So it's not looking too promising, because one thing I've noticed with trading is that if here, I'll show you with this guy. So when you go to sell item, it'll show the list of inventory items that you can sell. What I've sort of noticed is that these items up here tend to never be, the wanted items in this solar system. So these are the only 2 items I have in my exosuit inventory. So chances are they're not gonna, I'm pretty sure nobody in this solar system is gonna be willing to purchase it, but I'll try. And if that fails, I'm gonna jump to the next Atlas, next spot in the Atlas guide, and see if maybe somebody there would be willing to buy it, because I could possibly make in excess of 6 million units on this single sale, and it's worth it to me to do an extra jump to see if I can maybe make an additional 3 million units. So let's see, maybe this guy will be willing. And you know what? I'm just going to skip past all of this trash just in case. Okay, so I've pretty much given up at this point, trying to find somebody that will pay double the price for emerald. I think I've been to like 4 star systems already, and not a single one has been interested in it. And I've stayed at each star station, or each space station, for roughly 20 minutes till I felt like I saw all of the different characters that would come into this space station. So this one might not be an optimal place to try to sell the emerald, because it's selling for like maybe 1% below the galactic average. But it's not terribly bad. I might be losing, potential of maybe 100,000, 200,000 units, which in the overall scheme of this sale really won't be a lot. And yeah, I mean, look at all that. I really, really wish I could find somebody that wanted it, but I mean, I'm not going to spend too much more time searching because it has been a long process to both mine it and also try to sell it too. I suspect maybe, it's possible that somebody in the game, or a character, an NPC in the game, would be willing to pay double the price, but it could be that that's just not gonna happen because it's one of the most valuable things in the game. Maybe they figure, you're already getting a lot of money for it. Why do you need to get double? Maybe it'd be a game-breaking mechanic to have this sell for twice the galactic average, because then you'd be making just insane amounts of money. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to the next person that comes in. I'm going to try to sell this for, just a standard price, and hopefully make a few $1,000,000. And then I'll probably be done with the episode after that. Try to keep it relatively short. Here we go. Oh. No, I guess that person was just faking me out there. Yeah, I guess, or I could sell it up at the trade terminal there. But yeah, I really want to explore some of these star systems. As stupid as it sounds, I feel guilty for not exploring the ones that I went through. I pretty much, for the last 2 or 3 hyper jumps, I didn't even go down on the planets. I just jumped down there and or jumped to the space station and left it as is. Didn't even check the planets out. And I really don't like doing that. So, oh, well, here's a new spaceship. So, keep my fingers crossed that this guy's going to want to buy it at double the price. If not, I'm still selling it to him anyways. I'm tired of waiting around. So, let's see what this person is wanting. Okay, so he's a liquidator. Okay. So I'm going to sell items. And here we go. So I'm going to sell this for over 2.7 million. Okay, there we go. Boom. 2.7 million units right there. And that's not all. But I'm going to jump on top of the ship so this guy can't leave. I am going to pop all this emerald over to my inventory. Look at all that extra emerald there. So here we go. I'm going to sell it to this guy again. I'm going to make him go broke. Okay. Here we go. Sell. And another 800,000. Boom. Over 3 million units in one sale to this guy. I don't know about you, but that's just about as big of a sale as I could imagine. I guess technically it's possible to sell a little bit more if I had a fully maxed out ship, no technology in my ship, no technology in my exosuit, but that's a lot of money. Look at that, 21 million units. That's nice. That's really, really nice. So I think that will be it for this episode. So that was a lot. Showed you that little glitch, got to the bottom of the map, and also sold a crap load of emerald. Let me know, did you guys like this? If you can, or if you did, give me a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. And like and subscribe if you want more of this. I'll also be trying to, in the future, start putting out shorter episodes as well. I put a shorter one out either yesterday or today, depending on when I decided to put it on YouTube. So let me know if you like these longer episodes, if you like the shorter episodes. And like I was saying before, subscribe if you liked it. Once again, this was Aperture, and I will see you next time. Bye.